Alright guys, so it's time for another chess video. Today I'm going to be finishing my series on Anupam654321. This is a set of 4 games I played a few months ago, and I wanted to show you all 4 of these games. For you 500s out there who want to see how other players play. So we have e4, e5, d3, knight c6, knight c3, f6, knight to d5, d6, d4, and then bishop to b5. I respond with by knight e7, knight e2. I try to kick out the bishop. I block the pin. Bishop e6, he takes the pawn. Take back, he takes. He wins the pawn back. c5, I kick the queen. c4, and now the bishop has been trapped. Now I'm up a piece. Castles. Bishop h6. The idea of this move is because the pawn is pinned, so he's trying to checkmate me. Rook f7. Bishop back to e3. g5, h4. Rook g7. H takes g5. F takes g5. b3, king out the bishop. Bishop f7. Long castles. Bishop f6. Rook takes d6. Getting a second pawn for the piece. Queen e7. Bishop d4. Bishop takes d4. Rook takes d4. Now queen a3 check. Queen c5. And he blunders the exchange and a pawn. Now if we count the material here, I have an extra rook for a pawn. c4, queen d4, queen e3. And now a general rule, if you're up material, trade. Rook b8, c takes b5, rook takes b5. Tries to activate his pieces, rook b7, rook to d8 check, king f7, e4. Just getting my king out, g4, rook g to d7. Trying to make a rook trade. He refuses the rook trade, king h6, rook e8, rook e7, rook f8, rook takes e4, rook f6 check, king g7, and now rook f5. Then rook takes g4, rook takes g5 check, completely forgetting that rooks can take rooks. And in this position, Anupam654321 resigned. So in summary, the game went from a very strange opening, and I ended up trapping his light-squared bishop with a very common trap, like this. It's called the Noah's Ark trap. It's when your light-squared pawns trap your opponent's bishop. And another general rule of thumb, in this chess position, I traded the queens because if I hadn't, he would have had more chances to mate me and launch counterplay. So if you trade, it just makes the game so much easier. Even if he hadn't blundered his rook here, I still would have probably won. Somehow, if we find a way to trade rooks or queen to pawn, it's just so much easier without the queens on the board. Anyway, that's it for this video, and I'll see you next time.